I've been working around the corner from where we are right now with the local homeless population. There are fights over tents out here, people stealing food, people stealing phone chargers. I haven't seen any UN people out here. What they're doing, what they're doing is wrong. It's so wrong. It's so wrong for them to treat people this way. You can't treat people this way. Shortly after that, I did a fundraiser. It was actually right about to be the start of Ramadan, so I raised about $5,000 and just started cooking meals, going out into the street, and then trying to help people with different projects to try to either build, houses or get access to electricity, just lots of different projects like that. And it took about 3 weeks, and I met Andre, and we just started talking about what could be a solution for the situation that was happening.
Look what she's doing to Candace. Get it on the camera. Like right now, Candace is like, she's an artist. Cannot work. Candace is one of the black. She can't work on her art right now. She can't even focus. That could last the entire day before she relaxes, before she can get her, sit on herself and then get back to her art. That could last an entire day. And this happens to us every day, all day. And no one stands up for that. The only way to get away from the energy is you have to leave your space. You have to leave, which makes your stuff completely vulnerable to anybody. This is how the artists are defeated on ground zero. So we have to overcome this before we even start to creating the art.
So I didn't know Andre was Muslim at first. And then he was like, it's time for Salat. I was like, oh, okay. And then we started praying next to each other, and I just had this amazing experience. That we can put like different styles so that each time you set up the mosque, there could be a different style to the look of the mosque. So that conversation actually led to the creation of the Mobile Mosque. We started doing regular activities, recruiting volunteers. It really just represented a sense of peace. We would hold Friday Jummah on the boardwalk. That just turned into this sort of Friday, almost like non-denominational gathering. And then about 3 weeks after that, craziest experience of my life, I got arrested on international television as part of the Black Lives Matter rally.
Killed by the police and killed by the police.
And in a way that helped the Mobile Mosque effort because we got so many volunteers immediately after that. Possibly because it was two black men, working on this project. So a lot of people don't know that pretty much since the early 90s, the Muslims have always been sort of a neutral group within the various territories and gangs and things in Los Angeles. That protection that we were allowed because everyone knew we were the Muslims, and we were doing this project with Green, it actually started to spread, and then people wanted to do their own projects, and you saw people like using that as almost like a form of protection up and down the boardwalk.
Emiliano Zapata, that's my great uncle. His brother is my great grandfather. So we're already legendary, so I already got big shoes to fit. So that's why the shoes are here.
So at one point I actually ended up moving out onto the boardwalk. I slept out there for about 4 weeks. It's cold and I didn't have a sweater, but I had these pants. So I put the pants on me like a shirt. In January 2025, I found out that Andre had actually been killed. He had ended up back on the street. And so this year, I wanted to continue the work in his legacy because I met some more Muslims in the same position that Andre was in when I initially met him. And I was like, if we don't start supporting these folks, then other people who have faith, who want to improve their lives, they're going to end up going down the same path that Andre did and never fully reaching their potential. And so, so that's why we're restarting the Mobile Mosque in an attempt to support and serve a lot of the unhoused Muslims that are out here in the streets.